Hey everybody, and welcome back to the Average Woman Podcast. I'm that lady, Miss Nicole, coming at you today with another topic that is near and dear to my spirit. So today I'm going to ask you the question, are you a childish woman? Lord have mercy. We got so many women out here in these streets these days just acting like pure grown children. And there's nothing worse than a childish woman that has had children. Because you're going to teach those same childish, crazy ways to your child. Okay? So, please, ladies, please, grow up. I know that you don't want to grow up. I know that you don't want to be serious. I know you like to still watch cartoons and all that. But there is a time and a place. And once you have kids, you got to pack all that stuff up in that suitcase and put that one on the shelf. Because it's time to turn the page into womanhood. And that's what we're going to talk about today. Are you still acting like a childish woman? On the Average Woman Podcast, I'm Miss Nicole. This is my podcast. I am also on YouTube, the Average Woman channel on YouTube. I also have a website where I offer 30 minutes of free conversation. You can schedule some time with me if you would like, NicoleArcher.com. I also have my herb business, Good Herb Shop, available where I customize teas, coffees and teas, and different drinks for your improvement of your health. So just, if you need me, I'm here. I'm your sister from a different mister, and we will be right back after this brief message from our sponsor. Hey, thanks for listening to my podcast. If you ever wanted to have your very own podcast, I can tell you how to set it up right now. Anchor is an awesome app that's free to download. You can use its creation tools to edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. Anchor will distribute your podcast so that you can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more other platforms. You can make money from your podcast with no minimum listenerships. And also, it has everything that you need in one place. All you need to do is go download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. I look forward to hearing your new podcast any day now. Thanks. And now back to the show. Hey everybody, and we are back, and today I'm asking you a question. Are you still acting childish? Are you still acting like a child? Well, stop it, because it's not going to get you anywhere. I done told you time and time again that men like women, so you need to step your game up as a woman. So let's talk about some things that you could possibly be doing that's childish that would make people to think you're moving like a child. So the first thing that I hope that you're not doing is a childish woman can't take responsibility for anything. She's very it's not my fault, okay? And if it's not your fault, then who the hell fault is it? Okay? A childish woman will argue with you about the truth. Okay? A woman accepts the truth. I don't care what you say. A woman is going to accept the truth, because there is no edit button or no in-between way to deal with the truth. The truth is always going to be the truth, and the truth is going to be what it is, and whether you like it or not. So you can't just be editing the truth and put lies on top of it, and like it's going to be like that's going to make it into something else. That's just a damn lie. Period. If it ain't your hair, it ain't your damn hair. And don't think that a man is going to be like, I want to spend my life with you with this wig on your head. No, I want to see what you look like. I want to sample this milk before I buy the cow, is basically what they're going to tell you. You know what I'm saying? So you little feisty women who feel like y'all can chase these little rapper girls who all on TV with half naked with the bathing suits on, putting on shows with the glitter and the 20-inch fingernails and all this stuff. Ain't nobody taking y'all serious. No one is going to take you serious behaving that way. That's childish thoughts. always trying to go after a man's pockets. That's that whole childish. For you to even think that you a lady or got some kind of class or deserve any kind of acknowledgement for behaving like that lets me know that you furtherly childish, because a woman would be embarrassed to get down like that. Because the last thing that a woman wants to be is her reputation to be messed up in these streets. Your reputation, when it's foul, is foul. And you can't get no love in the street. You can't get no hookups. You only can get the brown weed. Because you ain't got no connections, because don't nobody mess with you. So you got to check that spirit. You don't want your name to be foul and funky in these streets for being a robber, a thief, a liar. You know, like you could just be out here robbing and stealing and there ain't no repercussions behind that. Just doing men wrong. Oh, I got rid of these babies. Okay, come on now. That's, first of all, it's childish to even think that you should be out here having unprotected sex and not protecting yourself. You see the girl who was walking around for 10 years and didn't know she had a STD. She had AIDS for years and she didn't know. Okay, and I mean, if that's just not reckless, childish behavior, I don't know what is. Because how can you not think that allowing a man to put his penis inside of you with no guard between you and him, you don't know what fluids is coming out of him, he don't know what fluids is coming out of you, so you need a barrier between that. Especially if period. If you ain't been living with him for more than 2 years, if you ain't been living with him longer than 6 months, just you and him together every day. If you ain't been with him like that, y'all need to get an STD check to make sure both of y'all on the same page. That should be not to be a problem, because if both of y'all know how y'all get down, so you need to be. That's what grown folks do. We conversate about that. Because I want to know what that bump is. What that bump is right there. And you should want to know what that bump is. Little girls hide in the dark and all of a sudden, nope, we're going to have the lights on. So we can see what is going on. Because I need to see it. I need to see it. I want to see if it's got a bump on it, a ring around it, whatever is going on. I need to see it. Because you're not going to trick me and give me some kind of disease. Women, they love themselves. The women, we feel like we have something to live for, so we're going to protect our bodies and make sure that we're not giving it up to every Tom, Dick, and Hoppo that come running up in our face. That's what grown women do. Grown women protect their bodies and understand that God only gave you one. And if you keep running it down, you're going to run it down and it ain't going to be good in the long run. Your skin, you ain't going to look the way you want to look. You're going to be fucked up. That's what happens in the long run. And like I said, when you start getting in your 30s and your 40s and shit, and you start breaking down, you're going to be like, oh, darn, I messed up. Yep. Especially if you ain't sealed the deal on no man. Period. And just because you want a man, that don't mean that he wants you. So you got to come super correct. Another thing that you got to understand is when you are a woman, you don't show out. You don't show out and misbehave in public because you and your feelings or got an attitude about something. Only derelict little girls do that. All that hollering and screaming and yelling at people will respond to you better if you just keep your composure about most things. You don't have to read them the right act, or you don't have to show them that you super intelligent. All that there is just passive aggressive traits of a little child. Because 9 times out of 10, that person don't give a damn what you saying. Ain't none of your words gonna make it no change, nothing. It is what it is, and it's up for you to accept it and to deal with it. Like a grown woman, like a grown person. If somebody tell you to put a mask on, it is not for you to be flipping out with an attitude because these people ask you to do something. If you want to fucks with them and want to be a part of whatever they got going on, then you abide by the rules. That's what women do. Women, we understand that is rules and is regulations to everything. We understand that totally. But little girls don't understand that. Little girls feel like you could play Sorry and Monopoly at the same time. You could make up your own rules. That's not how women operate. You got to operate in your truth to be a woman. your truth, not playing games with yourself, not lying, not manipulating people, not trying to do the you did me wrong, so I'm gonna use reverse psychology. That reverse psychology shit don't work either, because men see through that, and once they realize that you playing that manipulation game, they gonna cut you off. That go for mama too, because mama real good at manipulation. But once the men realize that you being manipulated, and guess who gonna tell them that you being manipulated? The woman. The woman is gonna blow up your whole spot and tell on you. So you better hope that he never find him a woman, because once he find a woman and you still on that stupid stuff, she gonna blow up your whole spot. You're not gonna have no kind of relationship with your son, because you on that manipulation tool, and the women see through that, and they gonna tell their husbands what you doing. All right, so I just want you to know that, and we'll be right back after these messages. All right, y'all. Sorry about the unexpected interruption, but y'all know when my husband calls in my jingle voice, I answers. Gotta take care of your husband, ladies. You cannot expect a blessing from the Most High at all. So, and like I was saying, being childish and trying to manipulate your husband, being childish and manipulating your kids, playing on people's emotions and feelings is a good way to get yourself lonely and ignored. Ain't no man want to tolerate a grown girl. She fully developed, got a BBL and everything to match, can lay on a lace front like nobody business and create this fascinating picture of the perfect look of a woman, but she's a total child. That's a turnoff. You know, that's like playing with a Barbie doll. I mean, the Barbie doll pretty, but it has no substance. And that's what men are looking for these days. A man want a woman with substance. When a man trying to build up his empire, when he's trying to have something, he wants a woman that could at least meet him halfway and bring something to the table. I don't know why we've gotten away from the idea that like a man is supposed to take care of you. Ain't no man supposed to take care of you. You supposed to work with a man. We supposed to take care of each other. That's how that go. Not you put all the pressure on him and he got to be forced to make something happen. Nah, call a couple of your friends and borrow a couple of dollars for him to have some gas money. If you ain't got none. That's what a man respects. A broad that's going to be down for him. Somebody that's going to love him and support him when he down. You know, and I hate to say the word broad, but you know, that's, you know, he want a woman that's going to be down with him. He like all this, y'all want to be a power couple. The power couple is when the woman is down and supports her man unconditionally, not getting her feelings, cussing him out, disrespecting him in public, making him feel like a little boy, treating him less than what the man he is. That is not how you support a man, and that is not how you get your man to rise to the occasion and be into his full potential. You understand? I mean, period. A man, regardless to the point, like for me, and I'm only speaking from experience because having cancer broke my husband down. You know, like I said, he broke his back in 3 places. So he has trouble getting around and walking and everything. You know what I'm saying? Because his back is weak. And I don't want to look at my husband like he's a burden somebody that I gotta take care of, because I love what I do for him. So he is never gonna be a problem or a burden or anything to me. You know what I'm saying? And I still look at him like I'm ready for you to get better so we can get it in. You know what I'm saying? So you got to remind your husband that you love him, that you need him, that he is a man. Encourage him to be the best man that he can be. Speak that life into him. We always want to use our words. See, girls use their words to tear people down, but women use your words. You could use your words to build your man up. You could make your man feel like he can scale a mountain and he can't even ride a bike. But them words, I'm telling you, them words and your support is what's going to get us through the hard times with these men and in the later days to come. You got to encourage your man at all costs and support him and do whatever it takes to see your man do good, because the better our men do, the better we do. And with that, ladies, I say shalom.